So just back from a walk, guys, and yeah, like a lot of stuff's been getting on top of me. So just to add to my conversation, I'm not perfect. None of us are fucking perfect, but I feel like the frustration that I'm having. Just turn on that light again. You know, employment-wise, relationship-wise, it's all starting to get on top of me now. And like I'm trying to get stuff done around the house. So I'm kind of glad about the extra time off because when you're in a depressive sort of mood, you're trying to stay productive, you're trying to get shit done. I think that's the one thing people think is that you're not doing anything, but when you are, it could take you a while to get anything done. You know, productivity's not exactly very high when you're depressed, but I got the side gate fixed, did that, you know, I fixed the robotic lawnmower, gotten loads of wood for the house, you know, picking up pallets and getting free wood, which I'm delighted with. You know, and my brother just really pissed me off the other day because he wouldn't hold the gate up properly for me. He kept shaking it and rattling it, and I was like, hold the thing still for the love of God, will you? He can be quite hard to get out to help, you know, he can be quite lazy, but I do love him to bits, and it's not as if I'm perfect either, you know, and I can be very harsh. I wish that I wasn't so harsh, but I always end up being that way. And I think the whole thing with him and the lad who gave him a hard time in school and me meeting him and giving him a hard time pissed me off, because I felt like you should be grateful that someone's looking out for you, but he has his reasons and I understand now. I was only looking at a video where I said I have to respect his wishes, and I didn't do that because I was overwhelmed with the stress, but that doesn't really excuse it, you know. I find it hard knowing what the right thing to do, and I'm not a criminal or anything, but I do find it hard to know what I should or shouldn't do. My family are great at judging people when they actually go and do something, while they all sit back and do nothing, you know, and you're kind of like, well, I have to do something. But yeah, I think we're all very tense at the moment, but that stuff makes me feel guilty having a falling out with my family, but they're not innocent and neither am I, you know. It's just that we're all at each other at the moment. And that makes me feel bad, you know, because I do love them, but I feel like hopefully something will work out now for me and just go my way. And a massive thank you to everybody who's helped me get over 400 subscribers. Can't do it without you guys, so I really appreciate it. Let's try and get to 500 before the end of the year. It'll be massive.